Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? I hope you are all well by the grace of Almighty. Welcome to NIEVS Home School. I am Ashis Biswas, an assistant teacher of mathematics in National Ideal English Version School, Morning Shift. Today I am going to take a math class for the student of class 5. So my dear student, let us start our class. Today is our lecture number 27 of half yearly. And there is a good news for you. There is no SW today, but it is very important class for you. So you must do this class attentively. Here you notice topic's name is chapter 6 page 38 basic discussion. From this page we shall solve question number 2, 3, 4 and 5. 2 number question is arrange the following smaller along the following smaller to larger. Okay. 3 number question find the missing numbers. 4 number question reduce the following fraction to the lowest term. 5 number question convert fraction into ones with common denominators. That means here you notice 1 by 3, 2 by 5. Both denominators are different, which is 3 and 5. So we need to make that two fraction with common denominator. That means both denominators will be same. Okay. So first question is arrange the following smaller to larger. At first we solve this question. Question number 2. Given that the fractions are 2 by 7, 2 by 5, 2 by 4, 2 by 2. Okay. Now dear student, notice 7, 5, 4, 2. The denominators of 4 fractions are different. So first of all we find out the LCM of these denominators. I repeat, at first we find out the LCM of the denominators. Here you notice 7, 5, 4 and 2. So first of all we find the denominator of this fraction 7, 5, 4, 2. Here you notice 7, 5, 4, 2. So this 4 and 2 is divided by the prime number 2. So here 7, here 5, here 2, here 1. So here you notice 7, 5, 2, 3 numbers are prime numbers. So it not divided by any prime number. So we multiply these 4 numbers and we get LCM. 2 multiply 7 multiply 5 multiply 2. So here you notice 7 2s are 14, 5 2s are 10. If we multiply this 14 with 10, then we get 140. Now we divide this 40 by this 7. I repeat, we divide this 140 by this 7 and we get 20 in each section. I repeat, I get 20 in each section. Now we multiply numerator and denominator by this 20. So 2 multiply 20, 7 multiply 20. I repeat, we divide this LCM by the denominator of the first fraction, which is 7. So if we divide 140 by 7, then we get 20. That 20 is multiply both numerator and denominator. Okay. So 2 multiply 20, 7 multiply 20. So this is done. Next, here this 140 is multiplied by 5. So if I multiply this 140 by 5, then we get 5 2s are 10. Carrying 5 2s are 10. If we subtract, then we get 40. So in 45 goes in 8 times. So 28. So if we divide 140 by 5, then we get 28. So now this 28 multiplied with both numerator and denominator. So 28. Okay. So this is done. Next we divide this 140 by this 4. So if we divide 140 by 4, then we get in 14, 4 goes in 3 times. 3 4s are 12, 20, in 20 goes in 5 times. Okay. So this 35 is multiplied both numerator and denominator. Again we divide this 140 by 2 and we get 70. That 70 is multiplied both numerator and denominator. Now 40 by 140, then 8 2s are 16, 2 2s are 4 and 5 by 140. Again 70 divided by 140, then 140 divided by 140. So my dear student, notice both denominators are, all the denominator of these four fractions are same. So now from numerator we take decision which number is smaller and which number is greater. Here you notice 40, 56, 70 and 140. So from this we can easily notice these numbers are arranged already. So here 40 by 140 is smaller, then 56 by 140 is smaller, then 70 by 140 is smaller than this one, and this is the largest number. So if we arrange this number, 40 divided by 140 is less than 56 by 140 is less than 70 by 140 is less than 140 by 140. So this 40 by 140 is get from this fraction. So 2 by 7 greater than this 56 by 140 is get from 2 by 5, and this is get from this one 2 by 4, and last one 140 is given get from 2 by 2. Okay, this is the arranging of these numbers. Okay, this is done. Next we shall find the missing numbers. Okay, find the missing numbers. Number 1. Here 1 by 3 equal to gap divided by 6. So how can we find the missing numbers? So at first we do cross multiplication. I repeat, at first we do cross multiplication. 6 and 1, 1 and 6. If we multiply this 1 and 6, then we get 6. Okay, this 6 is divided by this number and we get the missing numbers. I repeat, first of all we do cross multiplication. Okay, so 6 and on, if we multiply 6 with on, then we get 6. And notice here 3 and here gap. So which number is multiplied with 3 to get 6? Because both side will be equal. Okay, so if we divide this 6 by 3, then we get 2. So that 2 will be the missing numbers. That 2 will be the missing numbers. Okay, I hope you have understood. Okay, next question. 4 number question. 12 by 54 equal to 2 by gap. So my dear student, first of all we do cross multiplication. Here you notice 54 multiplied by 2. If we multiply 54 by 2, then we get 4 2s are 8, 5 2s are 10, 108. Then 12 multiply this gap, then we get 12 gap. Now we divide this 112 by 12, 108 by this 12, and we get the answer. Okay, so we know in 108 12 goes in 9 times. Okay, so that means in gap the missing number is 9. So if we write here 9, then both side will be equal. Okay, I hope you have understood question number 3. Next we shall solve question number 4. It is so easy question. Reduce the following fraction to the lowest term. Okay, that means first of all 6 by 12. Here you notice 6 and 12 both number is divided by the number 6. So we divide both number by 6 and we get the answer. Here you notice if we divide 6 by 6, then we get 1. If we divide 12 by 6, then we get 2. So 1 by 2 is the lowest term of this fraction. Okay. Then 5 number, similar this one, 24 by 40. Here you notice 24 and 40, both number is divided by the number 8. That means if we divide 24 by 8, then we get 8 3s are 24. And if we divide 40 by 8, then we get 5. 5 8s are 40. That means we get 3 by 5. I hope you have understood. Okay. And our last question, notice, convert fractions into ones with common denominators. Here, first of all, we write the numbers given that the fractions are 1 by 3 and 2 by 5. So, first of all, we find the denominators of the fraction. The denominators of the fractions are 3 and 5. So, now we find out the LCM of these two denominators, which are 3 and 5. Dear student, notice there is no common prime factor between 3 and 5. So, their LCM will be their product. That means 3 5s are 50. So, LCM of 3 and 5 is 15. I hope you have understood. Now, we divide this 15 by the denominator of the first fraction 3. If we divide 15 by 3, then we get 5. Now, we write the number write the fraction 1 by 3. Then give equal sign. After that, both numerator and denominator is multiply this number. That means 1 multiply 5 and 3 multiply 5. So, 5 1s are 5, 5 3s are 15. So, first one is done. Next, similar way, we divide this 15 by the denominator of the second fraction, which is 5. If we divide 15 by 5, then we get 3. Okay, now then we write the second fraction, which is 2 by 5. Then 2 by 5 is multiplied the number 3. 2 multiply 3, 5 multiply 3, equal to 2 3s are 6 and 5 3s are 15. Dear student, notice the question asks us to find out convert fraction into ones with common denominator. Here you notice 1 by 3, 2 by 5, both denominators are different, but we want to make these denominators will be same. Here you notice 5 by 15 and 6 by 15. So, here you notice the denominators of the two fractions is same. So, from this we can easily write 1 by 3 comma 2 by 5, then 5 by 15 comma 6 by 15. Okay. So, this is the answer of this question. I hope you have understood. This is our today's lecture. I hope you have understood my today's lecture. Keep practicing at home. Abide by your parents. See you soon. Till then, Assalamu alaikum.